We Came as Romans dropped a new album, All Is Beautiful Because We're Doomed. I've been patiently waiting for this record. It feels like for some reason it's felt longer of a wait time than it actually was. Might have had something to do with going to the tour a month before the record came out and then wanting to have those songs that they played live for me to consume when I left the show, but having to wait another month to hear those on Spotify. I've been spending a lot of time with this record, since it came out on Friday. This was the one that, like I said, I was most excited for from the week. And it's just, this is really just a continuation of Dark Bloom, and I feel like it's even a little bit more like cohesive and kind of has a vision, whereas Dark Bloom had like very massive singles that were so much driven for like radio, and then some like insanely slow moments that kind of just killed the vibe of the record, and then like the non-singles and not like lyrically, because I understand what they were talking about lyrically, but just like in the sonics of coming off the back of these 4 or 5 ginormous singles and then just sonically dropping a weight on the ground, and then not really, I like the record, but not really picking things back up. It kind of staying like this middle of the road in terms of energy for the rest of the record. And it kind of just feeling a little bit scattered sonically. Has me feeling like, this is absolutely a continuation of Dark Bloom in terms of what they're going for sonically. Like they're going for the modern metalcore sound, the octane core sound, which is fine. I eat that shit right up. But there seems to be a little bit more of a vision here, and the track list, in my opinion, flows a lot better. Because there's not any like truly slow moments on the record, but the slower songs are baked in nicely around songs that absolutely pick the energy up. Like, like Culture Wound, Where Did You Go, and No Rest for the Dreamer is the perfect example of Where Did You Go being a little bit on the slower side, but Culture Wound and No Rest for the Dreamer being just chaotic enough to not even make you realize that you listen to 3 minutes of slower music in the grand scheme of things for a metalcore record. I really dig this album. I love the way it opens with the first official track, Bad Luck, although I think that All Is Beautiful sets the tone very nicely for the album, what you're going to be getting into. Lake of Fire, Red Smoke, One by One are all batshit insane.
Red Smoke is my favorite.
Yeah, absolutely fucking insane. No Rest for the Dreamer is quickly becoming a favorite of mine. I know that was a single, but it's resonating a lot more with me on the album, and I'm realizing how insane that song is. Circling a Dying Sun is probably my favorite non-single. It's a little bit more of like, it's a little less heavy and more of this big sailing chorus, but I just think it's insanely catchy, and the vocals are very strong on that song. Knowing Pain is another absolutely batshit insane song, and then the way it closes with Because We're Doomed is a nice way to tie it together. I like the way that they kind of split up the album title to bookend the record. I like that just from a visual perspective. But yeah, this record is absolutely bonkers insane. Better than I was expecting. To be honest, this totally blew me away.
I completely agree. So with Dark Bloom, I liked it, but I didn't really return to it. I didn't get too much from it. I remember just thinking after finishing it a couple of times, going, yeah, no, that's a solid record. I completely agree with everyone who's saying, they're back, they're doing crazy shit, this is incredible, you have to check it out. 100%, no one lied on that. But this record has something a little special in it. This shit, as I said, Red Smoke, off first listen, had me and made me go, okay, this might be a record that has to be considered on a certain list. It has to be put on there just so it's something I revisit and I remember. It's like a little bookmark for me to go, you really liked this, please check it out. I really enjoyed just the flow of it. I thought it had a lot of melodic. Oh, there it is. Melodic.
Buzzword.
Buzzword. It was heavy as shit at some moments. I completely agree. I think even with the slower tracks, they are kind of scattered throughout the record, but they did a great job bringing it back up immediately after that and not letting it kind of kill the vibe like they did with previous records. Um, Honestly, I'm sold. I think that this record is some of their best work that they've done in a long time. And yeah, no, I this is no, I fully get it. I
Yeah.
fully get it. This is We Came as Romans. Yes. Yes, I'm on board.
Yeah.
I get it.
I've even seen their peers posting that this is like their best work yet. I saw them
Mhm.
share a story from Eric from I Prevail a couple
Mhm.
days ago where he was like, "Boys, like this is your best work yet." And I was like, I love to see that because I'm feeling the same way.
Yeah. Hell yeah.